Screen share?
Oh, yes, of course. My bad.
It's fine.
Screen. Autodesk. There we go. Library. No, library is not where I want to be. Channel. There we go. Share. Twitter. Share. Copy. Do 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 do. Just, just Indiana Jones theme music. Why is that running through our heads? Who knows?
Because autism. And probably ADHD.
I know I have both.
I know about the ADHD one, but never diagnosed with the other. Never asked a doctor to check.
Right. And volume off. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Now, I know usually I'm doing Monster Hunter right now, but there was a change of plans.
Huh?
So, my kid's school gets off in like very very early June.
Ooh. The kids, but
So, if I'm going to get June art done, I need to get it done early.
right, just eat the school rush.
Yeah. Fortunately, he's going back to. Fortunately, he has day camp in July for a couple of weeks, so that's not too bad.
Yep.
But yeah, there's going to be some. There's going to be some hold off on those. But yeah.
Yep.
Anyways, today. So I decided for June that I was going to do a bunch of art themed off of the assorted flags for Pride Month. However,
Yeah, Bronze. Day camp is basically like summer camp or scout camp for
yeah,
like littler kids.
basically, I drop the kid off in the morning with a packed lunch and a bottle of sunscreen, and I pick him up in like the afternoon.
Yep.
And it's through his preschool, so I know where I'm going to drop him off, and I don't have to be plugging addresses into Google Maps for a few weeks because I am directionally challenged.
I can tell. Oh, I've played Minecraft and Ark with you.
Where am I supposed to be going? Left. Your other left.
You're just going in circles now.
How do you do this?
All right. Which hand do you use to write?
Fortunately, I've gotten better about telling my left from my right.
Start. Is for those who have no idea who the hell I am, I'm B, and I'm filling in for Felix today while he's over at work.
Yep. Work ate my regular co-host this morning, so I have found a substitute. He should be back Tuesday, though. He's probably a little bit grumpy. I don't know, but he might be a little bit grumpy with himself. They didn't finish the Mass Effect, the fancy Mass Effect he pre-ordered.
Yeah, that would get most people cranky when they don't get to finish the fun stuff.
Well, no, like he'll probably get to finish it. It's just he didn't get to finish it before he had to go back to work.
Right.
So when I was in doing this, I have had to diverge a little bit from what I usually do for art because some of the flags don't work well with the encyclopedia version of Momono. So we have improvised.
Heavily.
And basically said, we're following the Monster Musume rules, which are monsters of both sexes exist. Oh god, my screen is filthy. That monsters of of all genders exist, and as a result, monsters of all orientations exist.
Yep. Or if you're not a fan of Monster Musume, just think Encyclopedia-verse, just so far in the future that the Demon Lord finally completed her plans and now male and female Momono can exist. Hey, Mumsy.
Hello, Mumsy. What? Oh, you're new. Hello, person. Hello, new person.
Over here.
Welcome. So,
okay. And you were saying?
But yeah, basically for each flag, I went into the encyclopedia's wiki page and hit the random button until I got one that didn't make me cringe out of my skin.
Case in point, devil bugs.
Blech. Put that back from where it came from, or so help me God.
Bum, 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 bum.
Mumsy, not again!
Hey, am I missing something, or did Mumsy just join the Deptus Mechanicus?
Oh no, the toaster. What unfortunate fate has befallen you?
Oh, all right, he's
British.
Well, no, the British is him having no taste. The toaster thing is just him being cursed by a gremlin.
Yeah, he is kind of cursed.
I mean, first it was the washing machine deciding to start its own space program. Now it's the toaster getting a case of pyromania.
The man is also not allowed unsupervised near adhesives.
That part I did not know, yet I am not surprised.
His D&D character is only slightly less of a disaster.
Define slightly.
They haven't exploded anything while in the presence of the party. That the party is aware of. Does everyone have a flag? Do pets have a flag too?
I don't think pets have. I don't think pets have a flag. No, it's just
people.
Yeah.
Pets do not get a pride flag. There are people who will dress up their pets in pride-themed regalia, but that is a That is a different thing.
And some people who dress up as their pets for some reason.
But that's a whole other thing.
Yeah, we're not going to get into that.
Not today.
Or possibly ever on YouTube with its guidelines.
Yeah, no. Given how much Felix and I enjoy profanity, there is probably no hope for this channel ever getting monetized. But that's okay.
Right.
And that's assuming they don't just straight up Google anything I talk about in a pre-recorded video and go, no.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of ironic that Google won't even Google stuff.
uh,
Because, you know, YouTube don't fight Google and all that.
yeah, but anyway,
Right. Let's talk about what Miyamoto ended up getting the lucky draw for this flag.
The Momono in question for this one is the Jinko. They are a Momono based off of tigers that live on the Mist continent.
Right. Right. The big muscular cat girls with claws bigger than in your head.
Yes. Mother left now. Gohan has left me a list of kitchen do's and don'ts. 2 pages of it was on cooking sausage. Mumsy, how are you allowed to exist? As, like, an independent adult.
I don't think he can, and I think he. Yeah, Simon, trust me, you don't want to know.
Put back what? you do not need to know. One of life's greatest. Uh-huh. Uh.
Okay, so, anyways.
Yes. Jinko are very often described as being very physically powerful and very aloof. Unless it's a certain time of year, then all bets are off. May the good Lord have mercy on your soul.
And I hope your pelvis has life insurance.
Is it linked to the R&D department? No. It's just weird.
Okay, so Mumsy apparently can't cook for himself, but he can cook perfectly fine if it's not for him.
Yup. I have heard weirder.
It goes one time of the year, they decide, you know what, I'm not going to act like a douchebag, and I'm going to try and get it somebody.
I'm going to try and find a romantic partner now. That's nice. Who do you have in mind? Hold still. Wait, what?
We away.
Where is it? No. Not that I am aware of.
No. No, it's not that. Talking about things like LGBT stuff, not people who eat other people.
Not those of interesting dietary choices.
Yes, that's a much more family-friendly, straightforward version. And now Mumsy's singing his own remix of that song. Yeah, no, trust me, they don't.
Yeah, they do not that I am aware of, and if they have one,
No.
it is not available to the public.
Anything, I think the only way they have a flag is if like a country that practices their stuff has a flag, then that's their flag. But no.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, swim trunks and a crop top that is cropped way too much.
There are more out there outfits.
Yeah, I'm disappointed but not surprised.
When I looked up outfits for this character to wear, I did look up like, okay, what do people usually wear at Pride?
We were at Pride. Oh, that's what they wear.
That's
I
that's extra.
I missed the 10 second, and then some range from that's extra to I missed the 10 seconds of my life before seeing that.
I didn't find anything that bad.
They're really rare, but most of the time it's just like waving pretty colors and playing YMCA all the time. I'm then holding up traffic for 2 hours. And Mumsy is still singing. On what verge?
I don't know. Let's up.
I think that's good.
There we go. On the verge of bad clothing. Yeah, a lot of the images I saw prior of like it's like okay, I looked up like okay, what do dudes usually wear at Pride? And I'm sitting there going, well then, this is a mental image and a half.
Yeah. Sometimes there's children at these things where
Oh no, the washing machine has eaten the sock. At least it's eaten a sock and not Mumsy.
I did rocket all the way to Mars.
Needs fuel.
Yeah, well, how loud it roars during Among Us when he plays with us, I wouldn't be surprised if it tried.
Fortunately, it doesn't go off during
Right.
doesn't usually go off when we're recording Dice Sesh episodes.
Fortunate for that. Mumsy, if you're still looking for that sock, did you check under your bed?
Well, no, he's pretty sure the washing machine ate it.
You are too innocent to get that joke.
Heh.
Never mind, Mumsy found it. It was stuck on the ceiling, and now slapped him in the face.
Oh boy.
Let's avoid politics.
Yeah, not today, thank you.
Yes, and Stug lost some important things on the Minecraft server in a tar pit.
Great.
This is why you don't dig straight up or down.
That's Bronze, not Stug.
Sorry. Yeah, no, it was Bronze that lost his stuff.
Alright.
Alright, so anything you want to add about this character you're drawing?
Well,
After all, I think this is one of the adoptables, correct?
yes. Yes, they are. If anyone is interested in them. Oh, Mumsy turns off the washing machine when they film when we record Dice Sesh. Good to know.
Yep. What? Good idea.
Like in the middle of a character doing something. What the heck is that noise? One moment.
Yeah, just like seeing his character just like open a door or out of thin air and then walk through to turn off the washing machine. And I was just like, what? Where is he going?
Oh, trust me, with all of the god tomfoolery this party has seen, they'd probably just go, okay then.
Yeah, just completely jaded to all of the nonsense that goes on.
Not jaded to it per se, more just like, okay, this is a thing that is happening.
I mean, we've seen weirder, but still, why?
You should be. You should be like. In some states, you can have wild animals like bobcats as pets, but you need special licensing.
That, and you also need to have a proper sized enclosure to keep them.
Yeah.
Can't.
As much as you adore them, and no matter how cute they are a wild animal and need space to be such.
Tigers, don't let them wander around the house because it's a tiger.
And you are made of meat, and eventually it will discover this fact.
And also, you are much, much smaller than a tiger.
And made of meat. Are there people who can interact with tigers safely? Yes. But they are few and far between.
And usually have decades of experience.
And they usually have years and years of training under their belts. So they know how to appropriately handle this animal.
Right. Yes, I've heard that too, Mumsy, but I, for one, do not want to find out.
I don't think anybody does, really.
Yeah, but apparently most wild animals actually think humans taste terrible, so that's why they only ever attack people if they have no other choice.
Nowadays, at least, there have been some historical incidents where animals have gone after people despite being in good health.
Right. Usually because they have to have been grown accustomed to the taste of it, or just like shown that, oh, humans are easy to hunt and they give food. They don't naturally go after humans unless they've been taught or trained that humans are edible.
Yeah, they
and
have to
easy.
they have to discover that humans are food.
Yep.
And there's a difference between an animal defending its young and an animal hunting humans for food.
Yep. Animal defending its young, you walk away, it won't go after you. Animal hunting for food, you walk away, it's going to walk towards you a little faster.
Yeah. And I was listening to a documentary about the Tsavo lion attacks.
Oh?
Yeah, and they think that due to the methods used to ascertain, okay, how many people did these things eat, because that didn't really align with some very specific factors, the death toll might be a lot higher than people think it was.
Oh. That's
So
disturbing.
So basically, they tested the teeth of the two lions in question, and they were looking for, okay, these animals have eaten things that have eaten meat, which lions don't usually do.
Right.
There's
Because
just one little itty bitty problem.
and what's that?
A majority of the people who the lions are believed to have eaten were of a social group where vegetarianism was the norm. So these people would not have eaten meat.
So they were getting meat from somewhere else.
Well, no. That some of the casualties were people who weren't vegetarian, but a large group of them. So basically, they forgot to account for. Hey, some of the people here are documented to have been from a culture that's vegetarian.
Okay, so
They would not, and since
leave this.
they would not leave this trace behind, therefore our numbers are getting skewed a bit.
That mess things up.
Yeah, and aside from that test, there really isn't basically
But
from basically there's really not many ways to ascertain this far away from events years wise how many people, but it's believed to be a lot.
right. But also an interesting thing about the whole lions not usually eating meat eaters thing is that, well, technically they will if they have no other choice. Like sometimes they'll eat hyena, sometimes they'll eat other lions. The thing is, that's usually very, very, very rare because it's a lot more effort to kill another predator than it is to kill a prey item. Because
The
predators
predator
will fight back a lot harder. yeah, it'll usually bite back and injure you a lot more. So you're
Yeah.
ending up spending more energy, putting a greater risk to yourself for not really all that much different reward.
Yeah.
So usually they'll
Cheetahs they just harass until the cheetahs develop anxiety.
yeah, yeah, or just kill the cubs because they're rivals that will deprive them of being able to eat. So they do it
Yeah.
not because they want food, just because they want you to stop taking their food.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, Mumsy, go sit in the horny jail.
Right.
Yep. Also, little fun fact about tigers: the reason why they have orange fur and stripes is because as the prey items they hunt actually can't tell the difference between orange and green. And then the stripes help break up their silhouette when they're in the brush. So when the animals are looking around for a predator, they can't really see it because one, they can't see the bright orange colors, and two, stripes make it so it just looks like shadows
So their
of
silhouette.
branches.
Yeah, the shadows break up the silhouette.
Yep. So if you can't match the colors of nature, just match the color that the other animals can't see.
Yep. The Now time for the tale.
Yippee. Yeah, yeah, Mumsy. Autocorrect can be a mess.
Yeah. I think after a certain point of all the fantasy names I type, mine's just given up.
Yeah, I just try to keep mine off because usually it just doesn't want to give me real words, or like I've usually hit like the same typo so many times in a row and then go back to fix it later that at this point, anytime I try to type the regular word the right way, it just tries readjusting it back to the old typo.
Fun.
So yeah. Usually because it's like on the phone, I fat finger a G instead of an H or something like that.
Yeah.
You're making his little protest sign have a bite taken out of the corner.
He might have used it to whap somebody upside the head.
Hmm.
Oh, how's the husband this morning? He's doing pretty good actually. Also, Mumsy autocorrect hates you again.
Yeah, it's making you say lover instead of lava.
Yep.
But it still gets the same point across.
Yep. He's doing good. Wait, what?
Just
Mother.
your life. What did you do?
Oh no! He's just going. Mums. He's just like, wait, what? Mother.
Ah, yeah, my chat. Yeah, chat for me is like a couple seconds behind you, so.
Right. But yeah.
maybe you can have it where one of the eyebrows has like a little like, you know how some people have like a little nick over the eyebrows where it's like kind of split in half at some point.
Right. Bits where the eyebrow does not grow fully through because of some sort of...
A scar or something, or just maybe they decided to shave that little bit for style.
Why have you shaved part of your eyebrow, posterity? That makes no sense.
It's fashion, Linda.
I don't know why that cracks me up, but it does. But yeah, as we get further into June, we'll be switching over to pre-recorded stuff.
Because of the squish.
Yes.
Yeah, makes sense, I guess.
The Rise Let's Play is gonna switch to pre-recorded. I also have a Generations Ultimate cartridge I might do something with. We shall see.
Yeah, hip is out. Punk is in, Linda.
There. That looks to be in about the right spot.
All right.
Good enough. Oh,
Now
forgot
what?
Forgot the post.
Signpost.
Yeah, the post bit of the sign. Now for the fun bit. Color!
Whee! And also, wait, were you going to draw the pause on this one or no?
What I think I'm gonna do is go the fur, gloves, and quote-unquote stockings route.
Start off simple, then add stuff more later on, I guess.
Yeah.
Next time around, or something like that, or...
Yeah.
Oh, you're the art lady. You know what you're doing.
Yep.
The hand selected.
What?
Part of the hand that's wrapped around the handle isn't.
Oh, that's gonna be... The forearms are going to get the fuzzy, the fur, like, quote-unquote gloves treatment.
Ah. Alright then.
There. Now I can use this layer. Ah, there.
Is it bad that I think that the rainbow flag is wrong because it has red on the bottom and purple on the top?
Your only complaint is that it should be flipped upside down.
Yeah, like how rainbows usually look like.
It's like, just, can we flip that over, please? Thank you.
I'm sorry, Mumsy, but crunchies?
I think it might be a British thing.
Right. Like how they call Whoppers malt milks or something weird like that.
Malted milk balls.
No, that's like the subtext, not the actual name.
Oh, okay.
Or how they call cookies biscuits and biscuits spongy scones or something. Oh, crunchies are a type of Cadbury chocolate. All right. Yeah, is he going to be like a redheaded Jinko or brunette, or is he going to be like
This is the color I was gonna go with.
like have one of his bangs be like a black stripe? Just plain orange.
Um, I'm probably gonna add. I'm probably gonna color like some of the bits in the front black.
Right.
Yes, those.
Oh, Maltesers.
So that's what those are called across the sea.
Uh, Bronze is asking if you're excited for the event on Thursday.
The new event on Thursday. Yes. I the digital event debuting the new Monster Hunter stuff is on Wednesday, and we will be diverging from art to do that. And I'll see who from our usual hub crew I can get to come and join us for that.
Yeah, I joined, but I don't have my own Switch or a copy of Monster Hunter Rise.
Yeah. Time for the fun bit.
Abs.
Yeah.
Reasons why you never it took you a long time to draw Zuri was because you said you didn't have enough practice with abs.
Yeah. That is kind of what made Zuri's art take as long as it did.
Hey,
This
like
is
they're doing all right.
Yep.
I don't know if that last line.
Well, it
Right,
look
it's oh,
it looks a little weird
right.
with it.
I'm not. I'm not going to say anything more. I mean, I can barely even draw all the stuff I can.
Hey, you're pretty good. Don't sell yourself short.
Yeah, but I especially cannot draw people, especially like fingers or faces.
I suck at fingers and faces too.
Yeah, no, like just like weapons for characters or animals or cars or stuff like that. Yeah, I guess I'm okay. Hey, but people, yeah, nah, that ain't happening unless you want stuff that would make even Stug decide. Yeah, I'm good. they'd never turn out okay. I feel like you're making that up, Mumsy.
How would we know, though?
Got like 200 bucks to splurge on an 18-hour flight to England?
No.
Okay. B, you know any British people who live in the States who could tell us?
No.
All right, I'm out of ideas.
Who can we ask to ascertain if Mumsy is screwing around with us? Crickets.
Yeah. Then again, you're also doing this on computer with mousepad, and I I have absolutely no idea how to do anything with computers or Photoshop and stuff like
Oh,
that.
I'm using a tablet.
That probably make things easier than using the mouse on my keyboard.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
That's not turning out well. Let's just leave that alone.
Yeah, let's circle back to that.
I'm gonna take your word for that, Mumsy. Now,
I'm gonna assume that and it was something like a paper mache thing, or like it was for a 3D art project, and that's why it tore off the rest.
yeah.
And autocorrect's getting him again, but I think we get the point.
Yeah.
Any other topics you think we can talk about while we do this?
Um.
D&D character ideas that we haven't gotten to try?
Oh, yeah. I have loads of those.
All right, you go first.
um. Sorry, I was trying to get a crick out of my back.
Yeah, I think I might have heard it a little.
Oh.
Anyways,
I I pray for whoever the poor. Oh, there's the problem.
what was the problem? Ah, that little bugger right there.
Yeah. Sometimes
Right,
it's
right there.
a pain in the butt.
Yeah, and not a good kind. I do not speak from experience.
Sorry. You are an adult. You are an adult. Sorry, sometimes I have to remind myself that I am, in fact, an adult.
But adulthood is overrated, and in all honesty, you don't actually don't become an adult. You just learn to fake it better.
Yeah. But yeah, I am very excited for the thing. Some people who I usually stream with are gonna try and be there with me. And you may recognize some of their voices from the Dice Sesh podcast.
Right. I think Lava, Mumsy, and Felix are going to be
Yep.
there. Right?
Yep, and maybe some others too.
Alright, cool.
Like the lovely, lovely person who voices Aslan, the Leonin with the anger management problem.
Ah, yes, the one who punched a priest in the face and flipped off their god.
Yeah, we're trying to fix the ramifications of that last bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't get their paladin powers immediately revoked.
Oh, they got revoked earlier.
What, are they an Oathbreaker now, or just some schmuck with a sword and plate mail?
Some schmuck with a sword and plate mail.
Oh, so they turned into a fighter.
Kinda, yeah. The basics of what occurred with that one is so the party was in kind of a sticky situation, and
You do.
And we needed to do various song dance to appease a deity, or we might not be getting out of here to continue our adventures.
Yep, sounds like your standard D&D campaign dealing with gods directly.
Yep. So the party decides, you know what? Let's appease the deity. And our paladin, in a stellar display of judgment,
Oh boy.
decided he was also going to pray. This apparently twerped off his god.
Because he prayed to a different deity, or
Yes.
because he said... Ah.
As a result, our party has opinions about the sun god that can't be repeated in polite society.
Yeah, something about who suggestions about who they should endure or perform sexual congressions with in the animal kingdom.
Not what I was gonna say, but you're not wrong. But yeah, so the party's just so the party's like, okay, our paladin has been de-paladined. That's okay. We're gonna keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on.
The party reaches the city. So, what do you mean in an attempt to stand up to your god, you told him to go screw himself? Also, does this have anything to do with the fact that you are currently smoldering faintly?
That's smoked.
Yeah, so now the party's on an adventure to try and, like, hot glue his soul back together.
As you do when you piss off a deity.
Turns out we have to go to a whole other deity's temple, and that's proving to be an adventure and a half.
Wasn't cheating on your deity with another deity what got you into this mess?
Well, it's more like your soul has been borked beyond normal means of repair, but we do know someone who is capable of fixing it.
Hopefully, his god doesn't decide. And hey, you went to another deity to fix the stuff I did to you. I'm going to do it again.
Well, considering the god that is going to be fixing our paladin boy is the one in charge of destiny and fate and all that good stuff, I don't think Mr. Sun God is going to have much of a complaint leg to stand on.
Well, if it's his boss, then yeah, he's probably going to complain about going over his head.
She's not his boss, but she's one of the entities where when she speaks up, people listen and shut the heck up.
Yeah, fair, but still.
Basically, she's if the three fates were glued into one being.
I can see that. See, the petty as god of Aslan and having problems with that anyways.
Well, he's also kinda... The man is
Kinda...
not... The god is not as active as he wants to be.
So politics getting in the way, or is he just lazy?
He's... the other gods have kinda put him in a timeout. Under a great big rock.
Yeah. I can see why I might be a little bit pissy all the time about that.
Yeah. Fortunately, nobody else in the party is directly tied to that god, so it's not too big a problem.
Yeah, it's just Aslan getting
borked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my character has the emotionally distant sports dad. It's like, so you want me to do the thing? Yes. How do I do the thing? You'll figure it out when the time comes. Well, ain't that a kick in the head?
Gee, thanks, Dad.
No, she could only call him Dad if she were a Nyxborn. Which she is not. I have no... Ava and Iroas, Mumsy.
You're on the podcast. How do you not know?
To be fair, Ava does not very often discuss her status as being picked by a god. But then again, there's a lot about Ava she doesn't usually discuss.
Fair.
Like how she's the cousin to her homeland's regent, and essentially the whole time they were in that city was a diplomatic incident waiting to happen.
Yeah. That
we gave that poor guard captain so much trouble.
He's not going to be happy about all the paperwork.
Oh, yeah, no, he's not. Especially since we the party got up to some tomfoolery in that city.
Well, they're a D&D adventuring party. If they're not doing tomfoolery, they're doing something wrong. Or they're up to something.
Yeah. Pretty sure we left that poor bastard with a massive mountain of paperwork.
Yep. And probably some angry letters.
More like, great, now I need to make funeral arrangements.
As the party hasn't encountered more vengeful spirits or stuff like that.
I mean, it'd be interesting, but...
You don't want to give the DM too many ideas.
Yeah, no.
Because
Our party goes by the motto of don't give the DM ideas.
Good advice. I'd follow it too, but I have a problem with keeping my mouth shut sometimes.
Right.
Stubborn little blue line.
I'm fixing that. Eh. And I'm gonna go in here.
And apparently Mumsy is admitting to giving Lava the inspiration for many of your most painful ideas and memories.
Thank you, Mumsy. No, I am not interested in my car's extended warranty.
Uh, Spam calls or
Spam calls.
uh, yeah, you ever saw those YouTube videos of the guy who like calls the spam hotlines and ends
and
up
just
sending them on wild goose chases or gets the cops on them?
and just wildly fucks with them.
Yeah.
I've seen them, but I've never actually gone and watched them.
You know the guy who used to work for NASA and then started making those like fart bombs for people who stole mail packages?
Uh,
Yeah. Well, if you don't well, he's got like a bunch of YouTube videos of doing that and also like turning a whole swimming pool into jello.
that just sounds messy.
It was, and it took a lot of effort to just get that much liquid to freeze and turn into gelatin. But anyways, he ended up teaming up with one of these like anti-spam caller guys, and they end up doing this whole big crackdown on where it actually goes to, and end up getting some police involvement on taking down a lot of these guys, and posted funny YouTube videos that showed up opening a package thinking it was going to be all the money they scammed someone out of, only to find it was a fart bomb that shot glitter at them, giving a nasty case of arts and crafts herpes.
Sorry.
And plus, also in the device, there's like 4 cell phones that are recording everything that happens, so they could show what happens to them when they inevitably regret every decision they made in their life.
Yeah, it's just, I have made a grave mistake. Yes, you have.
Now you're going to pay for that.
So the question now becomes, what do I put on the sign?
Well, you could just go with the standard love and a heart in rainbows.
I love that mental image, especially when it's paired with the fact that it's bent a little bit as it has been used as a bonk.
Or maybe someone decided it looked tasty.
Now I'm imagining some very drunk, confused dude chewing on a sign.
Maybe like a note Oni or something was at the parade and she just bit it and started drooling on it before getting bonked.
Dude, yank sign free. Whap! It's like, excuse me, woman! Okay. And let's just grab that. Where the dickens? Oh, there it is, all the way the frick over there.
Wonder why I went over there.
Maybe because I don't know. This is one of those don't ask me, I know nothing. I don't know nothing. I don't even suspect nothing.
This computer is being.
You were saying?
Hmm?
You were saying something?
I just said just the computer's being derpy.
Ah, yes. Eh.
Okay. You sure that's not going to accidentally get the V and E or
Layers. Now, where the frick did you go?
What is it with the
Aha, there you are.
all over the place? Guessing it needed to be a transparent image or something.
Where did it
Yeah.
go?
Where's Waldo? Except the
Oh,
thing is
there you
hair.
are.
Where's Waldo with thin as a hair? And he refuses to move when you.
Not
Okay.
entirely symmetrical, but who cares?
We'll just say it was hand drawn and not like
Yeah,
something they printed.
yeah.
Printer was out of ink, so they had to hand draw it.
The printer was out of ink. I improvised. Mother of. Let's see. Red. Orange.
Ooh.
Yellow. Green.
Fine.
What?
Hmm?
What?
I was just saying. No, I was just saying the colors with you.
Green. Blue.
And finally, purple. There.
There we go.
There.
Did the improvising work? Yes, I think.
Okay. Now onto the clothes, or I'm also guessing you're probably glad you're not going with making him wear a fishnet top.
Yeah, no, that would be way too much work.
Yeah.
Nope. That's staying where it is.
Yep, just the black crop top up with the rainbow stripe band. Maybe they don't have like a tool that lets you just paint a rainbow on instead of having to manually put all the colors in.
Huh?
No, it's just talking about how like
Photoshop might have one, but I don't feel like.
yeah, I don't think Photoshop's worth
The
for
price of
that anymore.
admission.
Yeah, I remember when it was like just a free app you would get, but now it's like you have to pay for, and then you have to pay for every time it updates or whatever.
Yeah.
Then oh, you don't want to update to the latest version? All right, and we'll just make it so your version doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, it's a pain in the butt.
Nope.
That was almost very odd and kind of hilarious.
Yeah, a little.
Orange, what are you doing?
I think we might have to have them all bunched up closer together if we're going to rotate it. Or
Having it horizontal works pretty good too.
yeah, 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 it does.
I mean, I could have it done vertically, but that would mean I'd have to turn the whole crop top rainbow.
Yeah,
Things I never thought I'd have to say.
I never thought I'd have to say crop top.
When referring to a male character.
Yep, but here I am talking about a gay tiger boy, a with a crop top.
I mean, huh? Okay. Now, so we aren't just given a riot of color. Let's go the nice, plain, and simple route for our boy's clothes. For his pants, at least.
It's just black shorts with a white waistband or something like that.
Yeah, probably. Okay, where's the line that's not connecting?
I'm going to say right there on the. Is that his left or right thigh? Your right.
Aha! There you are, you little bastard.
Yeah. Oh, there's actually two of them on that same leg. Just double check. Uh, oh, there's one where it's connecting to the tail for some reason.
I didn't fully finish that line, or I might have accidentally erased some of it by mistake and not noticed.
And I think you actually missed a part of the like the little bottom of the signpost.
Son of a.
Yeah, it was a quick and easy fix anyway. So
Yeah, it's just mildly annoying.
yep. And
And yes, the improvising worked.
Hmm?
Oh, chat.
Yep.
Okay.
Maybe write Supreme on the pant leg or on the belt.
What?
Yeah, no, sorry. It's just stupid joke that's been going around.
Okay.
Whole drip thing.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
What?
moving on.
Yes. I need to do some shadows on the legs, at least the upper bit.
Wasn't he supposed to have claws on his toes?
I was about to get to that.
Ah,
Oh, God.
no.
There we go.
Autodesk is
Touchy.
yeah. Let's go with that.
Well, the thing is, like, cat claws are retracted most of the time.
Right, because they're usually used to actually do the taking down of prey and stuff, while
Yeah.
dogs, they don't really use the claws for that. They use their teeth more so.
Yeah. So let's just have it where, like, they're poking out of the toe a little bit.
Right. Well, then again, that doesn't really make sense why the MGE version, the claws aren't retracted ever. They're just
Demon energy sheaths.
think that, but then again, none of the fan art up until now has them ever retracted or shortened.
Oh no, like the claws are coated in demon energy, so they don't suffer the same wear and tear from being out 24/7.
Oh, I thought you meant like demon roll sheaths, like they just like sheath themselves or something like keeping them from cutting up people.
Protective casing, I think, is a better word to use.
Fair enough.
There we go.
All right. So all that's left is to give him a background and a name.
Yep, all that's left is a background and a name, and we'll be good to go.
Yep.
Let's just.
Sounds good.
Have I used that layer for anything yet? No? Okay.
All right. Well, since his pride thing, I think we can just give him just like standing in the middle of the road, standing in the middle of the city street, and then just like have little blobs on the sides for like the crowds of people.
That could work. We could have him so he's not like fully standing in the middle of the road.
You know, like an idiot would.
Yeah, he's gonna be off to the side a bit. So he's not, like, fully stupid. What?
What?
Oh, that's what that layer was for.
Oh, the outlines or
Yeah, I didn't realize that that was my line art layer.
Hmm.
I guess that just speaks to how good a job I was doing at disguising the line art.
Yeah, I guess so.
I didn't even notice when it was gone.
Hmm.
But yeah, he's not going to be like standing in the middle of the road like some idiot.
He's just going to be off to the side a little so he can keep marching along, but
And not
also
disturb the flow of traffic.
that'd be true if it wasn't for the fact that
There's
parades
11
kind of do
billion
that.
other people.
Yep, and parades are kind of infamous for disrupting the flow of traffic.
It's like, I'm here so I don't I'm standing over here so I don't disrupt the flow of traffic. That's a good thought.
But there's still all the floats and all the other people that are standing right behind you, or marching and dancing to YMCA.
There's the 11 billion other people here.
Yeah.
Uh, that'll do.
Oh. We were going to talk about like D&D character ideas we never got to play as, and then got cut off by
And then got
all the site.
distracted.
Yeah. All right. So, all right. First up, ever had an idea for a character for like an evil campaign, or if you were given the opportunity from the DM to be the surprise twist villain?
Well, that's a good one actually, because I haven't really done anything like that.
I mean, it would be fun to try doing that, like tricking the party into trusting you and all that, or you and the party going around trying to scheme and
To stop the machinations of the obvious bad guy, only for surprise!
I was the bad guy all along. I was just using you to get rid of my rivals.
Right, but that sort of thing, there's always the risk of, like, power of friendship happening.
Right. You're like, or the stupid, I know you're really a good person. No, I just really feel like killing people.
Is this what insert name of loved one the party knows about would have wanted to happen? How do you think I got this idea?
Yeah, or just get really, really pissed off about mentioning that other person.
It's like, I thought that button would work. You're not that bright,
No.
are you?
Button doesn't work when they're madly obsessed with them and you've only known them for a day.
Right, it's like, are you entirely sure this is what they would have wanted? You shouldn't have poked that button.
Now we're going to have
Any-
what?
Any consequences you are about to experience are the result of your own poor decision making.
Took a calculated risk, but man, am I bad at math.
Yeah, that's what it was. I took a calculated risk. I suck at math.
Yep. And I know Zuri was like a character you had that was just like contrary to the typical barbarian setup.
Yeah, it's like, is this character a barbarian? Yes. Are they your typical barbarian? No.
Nope. big tall elf lady who was raised by orcs.
And is surprisingly rather mentally stable for her unusualness.
Yep, and yeah, and I'm trying to remember his name, but it's been a long time. One of my first characters was an Eldritch Knight that was supposed to be like he's trying to be a dark, brooding, mysterious, typical edgelord character.
And then
And
there's
then
his mom.
Yep, who's just a Merilith who pops it and said, "Hi, sweetie, I I packed you a lunch for the day. Mom, I'm a grown man. I don't need you to be giving me lunchbox. This is while I'm out killing monsters. I packed 2 fruit roll-ups." Damn you.
Thank you, Mom. And meanwhile, the rest of the party just goes, "This is adorable."
Oh boy. Do tell, Rons.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
This is either going to be really good or really bad. Oh boy.
Okay. Nah. I was gonna try and do some scale tweaking with this, but no.
Yeah, apparently those spots never got filled for some reason.
Which is odd. Oh dear.
Oh no.
We're both just like, oh no.
Someone call the Shota police.
I shouldn't be laughing.
It's like where's the D&D Chris Henson and when you need him?
Who knows? Not I. Actually, instead of scaling his surroundings up, let's scale him down.
I mean, he's supposed to be the centerpiece, but
I'll be cropping it later. This is just This is just for scaling.
Right.
But yeah, like in terms of like, and the thing is, I know exactly what character I would play to do like the surprise villain thing.
Uh-huh. Go on.
Aww.
Yeah, that's adorable, but still a little concerning.
Sort of those, this is adorable, but I'm vaguely concerned.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, you were saying about if
I was gonna do the big, like, twist villain thing, where that was who my character was supposed to be, I would definitely go the route of, excuse me. I'm sorry, words are hard.
It's all right.
So, what I do is, let's see, what's a good brush for simulating like 11 billion, for simulating a big crowd?
I think you just draw like one bump and then draw a circle on top for like a silhouette of a person.
Ah, okay.
Because like they're the background. They're not supposed to be actual people in the picture.
I know, but it's like, sorry. I know I have something, kinda, for this.
Huh.
Oh, I know.
Oh?
I'll use... No. Uh...
I wouldn't be surprised either, Bronze, but still concerning since she wants him to grow up to violate her. I wouldn't be surprised if she decided I'm gonna have a stepson kink too.
I'll take it. I don't need to think about for 500.
Yep. What are you doing, step orc?
Do not. I need every non-damaged brain cell I can get. But anyways, like...
Anyways, if you were going to be doing a surprise twist villain,
if there's somebody that's been with the party a while,
someone who's been in the party for a while,
yeah, I would definitely be going the route of, like, they aren't evil, if that makes any sense. They're just...
they have a certain set of goals that just don't really align with the party or with general society as a whole.
Yeah. And they acknowledge that, hey, I have a goal set that does not align with the rest of y'all.
And, and I won't deliberately try to kill you, but if you get in my way, I won't hesitate.
Yeah, basically.
Like, I'll use you so long as you're useful, and if you get in my way, I will get rid of you.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right? And then as they get closer, on one hand, as the campaign goes on one hand, they're all getting closer and become better friends, and that causes causes the character to struggle with their emotions and the goals they set out for. And on the other hand, their party is growing more powerful, meaning they're going to be an even bigger threat and a bigger obstacle.
Yeah, but by the same token, they're also going to be more useful.
So they'll probably start trying to subtly try erupting or converting them to her side.
Yeah.
And if she is given any indication that that's not going to work at all or ever, then, well, no loose ends.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. one character idea I have been kinda batting around because I think it's interesting to consider.
Okay.
Like, just on its face, it's interesting. Um, the so the lady in question, because it is a lady villain.
Right. Good. I think you've only from since the time we've met, and I think I've only ever seen you play as two male characters, and one was, or actually like three or four male characters, and most of them either got snood by a bigger lady or became a trap.
You're not wrong, but anyway. Hi, Gideon. Cat.
Ah,
um,
yeah. So the lady villain.
Basically, what I'd be doing with them is, yes, I'd be playing to tropes about scary, malevolent drow woman, but, well, conniving. Basically, they are a caster class that isn't a divine tide class.
Right. So that still leaves a lot of options.
Yeah, that in theory removes them from their house's line of succession.
So she holds a bitter grudge because on one hand she gets all this magic power, but on the other hand she doesn't get any respect from other drow and can't move up.
Right. However, there is still a way for her to move up the power chain, as it were.
Is getting rid of everyone else.
Getting rid of everybody else in her house's line of succession.
Most convenient way to do that without getting caught? Make it look like a bunch of random adventurers showed up and started killing people.
Yep. So she goes up to the surface, putting herself at great personal risk.
Right,
because
surface people don't really like drow.
Yeah. That's a way to put it, yeah. Surface people are not fans of drow.
Though in Eberron, drow are more just like jungle elves instead of the ones they are in the Forgotten Realms. But anyways,
instead of scary spider people.
Yeah. Instead, they're just jungle Amazons who worship a scorpion instead.
Still an arachnid. Still creepy.
Yeah. Sorry, Bronze is saying something.
Yes, we did. I did spot your comment.
Looking at the Lost Kid. Starter Squad. Are you playing another gacha games, Bronze?
I think he's referring to the. I think he might be referring to the Azur Lane Starter Squadron. I don't rightly know.
But he said, and speaking of La Latina, I dropped the Starter Squad into the world of Konosuba.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so our girl goes up to the surface and positions herself as someone who has been as someone who is of good heart and had to flee her homeland as a result.
Right. Pulling on deception and performance to convince people that I'm not like the other drow.
Yeah, I'm not them. I'm not them. I'm just somebody who's very lost, very confused. And of course, eventually it gets proposed to the party, hey, why not guarantee our friends' continued safety by wiping out the threat at the source?
Just as planned.
And the best bit is, she doesn't even technically have to do anything.
Right.
Because she's figured out by now, the surface people, humans especially, like defending their friends. They will move heaven and earth to do so.
Yep. And, okay, Stuck. So, sorry, Bronze.
And all she needs to do is take advantage of that.
Guide them to selectively targeting her biggest rivals first, or at least getting them to manipulate in a way so she could get rid of them herself much easier than before.
Yeah, because basically her and of course afterward, how the rest of the party is affected is very heavily influenced by how they were with her before she, basically how they were with her when she was still basically how they treated her will influence how potentially borked they are after they are no longer needed.
Yeah, once the job's done, will she be getting rid of them or trying to convince them to join her in ruling the Underdark?
It all depends.
Yep.
And the party gets to feel nice and conflicted because this is our friend. Oh god, our friend is crazy.
On the other hand, she did get us to get rid of all of these evil people down here.
It's like
maybe if we help her rule, things will be better. But it also depends on how she acts around them and how convincing she is that she's doing this for the betterment of the drow or
something.
Whatever she comes up with. Yeah.
But the thing is, having a villain character that is around the party a lot, there is always the chance for the party's actions to tweak them out of their plans or out of their alignment or change their motive.
Right. Going from, I'm going to use these gagging bunch of idiotic murder hobos to get rid of all of my opponents to, okay, change of plans. I am suddenly the group mom and now these are my babies.
I don't know how this happened, but I guess this is my life now.
Yep.
Well, he is done, I guess. I say I guess because I cannot think of anything to else to do with him, design-wise.
Yeah. Maybe put a water bottle at his feet, but that's just meh.
Yeah.
Anything else to give him?
Usually I let the adopter give him a name.
But has anyone claimed him yet or put interest?
Interest hasn't really been expressed yet. If somebody is interested in adopting this boy, please shoot me a message.
Maybe Kirill will want him.
I'll ask. Oh, one more thing I need to put on here.
Oh yeah, it's the logo. We can have it as like graffiti on the wall.
Yep. Scale down. Put over here.
Have it under him. Tilt it a little. Well, if you want.
There are layers I have merged together that in hindsight should not have been.
That what an undo button is usually for?
Yeah, that's what the undo button's for. There we go. File, add image, logo, shrink, put behind, and move around a little bit. There we go. And kind of
You girl.
shuffle. Oh, nope, his shadow is where it is.
Shadow hasn't been connected fully.
Yeah, his shadow is not been connected to
him.
Yeah, I need to go back and... There. That's been connected properly. Add. Logo. Shrink. Put behind. There we go.
All right.
But yeah, if anyone is interested in adopting him, please shoot me a message via Discord or send me an email. Both of which are in the video description.
And if you want to commission your own artwork, you can always just go to her Patreon. Become a member. It's only $5, and the first commission is free. Though there is, we're still doing the whole like a slot filling thing, right?
Yeah, slots are less taxing on my sanity.
Right, of course. Slots open right now or no?
I have a couple open right now.
All right, so if you want to get your own custom Monster Girl art or just fan art from anything really that catches your fancy, just link it down below.
Well, yeah, just let me know. And you'll find also in the description a link to the store of our sponsor, Dead Tree Gaming Studios, and a place where you can purchase their upcoming game, which is coming out in September or October of next year, Dames of Astoria.
A Monster Girl themed D20 tabletop RPG system. Or D10, sorry.
Yep. Technically it's PG-13, but for the same reason the Avengers was. So... It's PG-13 because people are getting the snot beat out of each other.
No. Hey, Felix.
Oh, he's popped into the chat?
Yep.
Awesome.
Good to see you around, buddy.
If I could get the... Oh, there we go. Hi, Felix. But yeah, if anyone is, if anybody's interested, please let me know. We'll be doing another drawing again tomorrow, but Wednesday we'll be watching the Monster Hunter Digital event, which starts at 10 a.m. So the stream will be starting at 9:45 or 9:50. So we have some time to hang out and chat before it begins.
All right.
We hope to see you all there soon. Bye for now.
Toodaloo.